Okie doke, welcome back. It's part 2 of my VHS, my first VHS update, dedicated to OCP004. Check out his channel. This is another one I've never seen, and thought I'd give it a try. Wonder Boys. I know it's about a college professor. Other than that, and it's supposed to be fairly humorous, I really don't know much about it. It's got a good cast though, with Michael Douglas, Tobey Maguire, Robert Downey Jr., Frances McDormand, Katie Holmes, and I know it got great reviews. And obviously, you see right there the tag is nominations and top lists and blah blah blah, which doesn't mean squat, but I want to give it a try. I like Michael Douglas, and the trailer looked great for this. I remember when it came out. I wanted to see it, and I just have never gotten around to it. So, for $1, can't go wrong, I hope. But we'll see. I'm not going to apologize for this. I remember seeing this a long time ago. I used to play on cable a lot. I like D.B. Sweeney, and Moira Kelly is cute, and I thought it was a fun film. He's a hockey player and she's a figure skater, and I think you can figure out where it goes from there. But for this kind of romantic comedy, sappy kind of thing, I actually found it likable and wanted to see it again. And for $1, it's probably one I just never would get on DVD. But for $1, I wanted to go back and see if it was as likable as I remembered. Another one I really enjoyed, I didn't expect to. I ended up watching this with my niece, I think, one time. Ever After, with Drew Barrymore, Angelica Houston, two actresses I like a lot. And it's a really nice film. That's not a bad thing, being a nice film. And I thought it had a lot going for it. Good cast, good direction, fun script, some good laughs, very likable. And so I wanted to see it again. Probably haven't seen this since it first came out on probably on DVD if she rented it, I don't know, but I remember watching it, so thought I'd give it another try. And this one is a local videotape. I don't know if you can see it, but the Guthrie Theater is a local theater here in the Twin Cities, and this is a recording of their annual Christmas Carol production, which I have never gone to. It always gets good reviews, and the Guthrie's considered one of the best live theaters in the nation, but I've never seen their production of A Christmas Carol, and Dickens' A Christmas Carol is one of my favorite stories. It's almost impossible to do a bad version of it as an adaptation. I've got several on DVD, different versions. I just love A Christmas Carol, so I was kind of excited when I saw this one sitting there on the shelf, and I'm almost tempted to pop it in now, but I want to hold off and save it for a little later in the year. Next two, you know nothing about, other than their suspense thriller kind of films, and so I really can't tell you anything about it. General's Daughter with John Travolta, who I go back and forth on. He'll do a film I really like, and then he'll do a few that just irritate me and I can't stand, but I'm hoping this is one of the ones I'll like, and looking forward to giving it a try. If anybody can tell me anything about this one or this one, Twisted, I'd appreciate it. I like Brian Brown I really don't have any feelings about Jeffrey Rush or Rachel Ward, so I can't say that I'm gonna get to this one anytime soon unless somebody tells me, Tim, this is the most awesome film ever, watch it. But if you do have any comments, pro or con, on either of these, love to hear them. Leave a comment below or email me. Now we move into, I don't know what these would be. This one's, I suppose, action. I don't know what the hell Roadhouse is, except fun. Sam Elliott, Patrick Swayze, Ben Gazzara. This is just trashy goodness. I don't know. It's, nothing redeeming about it other than that it's a fun film. And to me, that's enough. I don't have guilty pleasures. If I like a film, I like it, and if I don't, I don't. And I like everything from, art house, foreign crap that the critics think are just the greatest things since sliced bread to, Ed Wood movies. But this one's not a bad film. I mean, it's got a likable cast, and it's an easy film to just put in and veg out and enjoy. This one I have wanted to see, and I don't know why I never got to it. I like Mel Gibson. I have nothing against Goldie Hawn, but I just never got around to it, and so I picked it up. There's a lot of films I meant to see that I could, probably tell you who's in it and how they did, or basic storyline. This one I can't tell you the storyline, but I just never got around to watching them. I tend to talk about films when I watch them. That's probably not a good thing, but now I've got it, and I'm going to watch it. And I had another Gibson one that I have seen, and I went into this one without very high hopes, but when I finally watched it, I really enjoyed it. Mel Gibson, Julia Roberts, and I think Patrick Stewart was the villain, if I remember right in this one. Yeah, Patrick Stewart was the villain. And Mel Gibson's a conspiracy nut, and if I remember, he puts out a newsletter, and he just happens to get one right. I mean, and it goes from there. Julia Roberts is not one of my favorite celebrities, but she does a pretty good job as an actress, and I liked her in this one. So if you haven't seen this one, I could say check it out. It's not bad. No. Last one I've never seen, but I've been curious about. It was kind of disappointing. They had very little horror on VHS when I went to the pawn shop, and I'm not sure this one would qualify for horror, but it's got a good cast, as you can see across the top, and I remember the reviews were fairly decent. I know that I've talked to people who like this one, so I thought, well, $1, I wanted to have at least one kind of suspense thriller thing that I could pop in the machine. So that's about it for the pawn shop. It was a lot of good for comedies, and I mean, nothing spectacular, and wasn't a complete bust, but I did stumble across somewhere else to buy videotapes recently, and if anybody's interested, I could run through those in a future installment of the update if you want to let me know. But if you can tell me anything about these films, leave a comment below, or even better yet, a video response, or just shoot me an email. I always love hearing from people, and like I said, if you haven't already, check out OCP0004's channel. I'll try and put the link somewhere on the page here. And until next time, take care, be well, God bless. Later.